Today's story time is about the time that I got expelled from school on the first day of school. Now, I've never really mentioned this to anybody or told this story before because it's kind of like not a proud moment of mine because I was kind of being a shithead in this story time, but it's still pretty funny nonetheless. And also, this was my first day of middle school, which makes it even funnier in my opinion because it wasn't even like high school. Like, to get expelled from middle school, you gotta really do something stupid. And let's jump right into today's story time. So today's story time all starts off as a normal day. It was my first day of middle school. I had just gotten out of elementary school. I was really excited to start middle school and be at a whole new school and start fresh. And I was stoked. I really was. So I woke up, all started off as a normal day, got up out of bed, took a shower, got ready for my day, ate some breakfast, and I took the bus to my new school. Now upon getting to school, I got to my first period class. I immediately sat down and went about my day as a new student, right? And I'm just kind of doing my thing. And fast forward to about second period, the next class, I'm sitting there, and I meet this kid. Let's just call this kid John, all right? I meet John, and I could already tell off of meeting John that we were going to be friends. He was a cool dude. He was just like me, and we got along well. But then, after talking to John for about 30 minutes in second period, I also realized John was definitely a troublemaker. Like, I could tell by how he was talking, he liked to do shit that would get him in trouble. For example, one of the first things John told me when we started talking is that at his old school, he took a box of pizza, like an entire box of pizza, and he threw it down the stairwell. Like, just threw it down the stairs and left it there. And no one knew who it was. And they were all trying to find out for like a week who did it because there was no cameras in that stairway. And he was just like the infamous pizza thrower. I don't know what kind of shitty prank that is. In my opinion, that's kind of just a waste of food and stupid. But like, I could tell just off him saying that John liked to do things that were bad for fun. And you know what? I don't really give a fuck. Like, if you want to do that, you want to throw pizza downstairs to get amusement, so be it. Like, you're wasting your own money. I don't really care. But anyway, yeah, you get the point. John liked to do dumb shit for fun. So after me and John get to talking, getting to know each other during second period, John goes, "Yo, I gotta show you something funny. I found out about it this morning. I'm gonna ask you to go to the bathroom. When I go, ask after me and then come meet me in the bathroom." And I was like, "Why? What do you have to show me?" He's like, "Bro, just trust me. It's worth it." And he gets up and he asks the teacher to go to the bathroom. So I follow. I get up after that. I go up to the teacher. I'm like, "Hey, can I go to the bathroom?" She goes, "Yeah, hurry back." So I go and I meet John at the bathroom. I walk in. He's got the biggest smile on his face. Like, he looked like he just found gold and he was going to tell me about where it is. So anyway, I walk into the bathroom and he's, smiling, looking real happy. And I'm like, "What is it, man? What do you want to show me?" He goes, "Look at this shit." And he opens up the bathroom stall door and he points to the toilet. And I was like, "It's a toilet. What am I looking at?" He goes, "Bro, I'm about to tell you something really funny and you got to trust me on it. Grab the handle and flush it as fast as you can, as many times as you can." And I was like, "Why? What's it going to do?" He goes, "Dude, just trust me. It's not that bad, but it's so funny." So in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, the toilet's going to overflow a little bit. It'll go on the floor a bit. It won't be anything too crazy. Or like, who knows, maybe it'll make a funny noise. I really was just expecting a very mild thing to happen. So I took his word for it. And I grab the handle and I flush it as fast as I can, as many times as I can. It was probably a good 10 times. And I was not prepared for what happens next. That fucking toilet exploded. Like, it overflowed so fucking fast and so, hard. It was, so much pressure. And it was going everywhere. Like, I got on my shoes. I immediately back up. And I thought it was going to stop after a second. But that shit overflowed so fucking much. It got to the point where it was going all over the bathroom floor. Like, it was almost to the entrance of the bathroom. And I'm like, "Yo, John, how do you stop it? Stop it." He goes, "Holy shit, dude. I've never seen it like this. Holy fuck." And it just wasn't stopping. And then John runs into one of the other bathroom stalls and does it to that one. So now they're both overflowing to the point where it's all over the floor, going over to the door, like where you walk in, and into the hallway of the school. And I'm like, "Oh my God, we are so fucked. We need to go now." So we run out of the bathroom as fast as we can and we start running back to class. And John is giggling like a little fucking girl. And I'm like, "John, what did you just have me do?" He goes, "Dude, I didn't think it was going to do that. Like, when I did it this morning, it was not that bad." I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" So we walk back into the classroom at the same time. We sit down at our table, and we're both just like sitting there with two different expressions on our face. My expression was, oh fuck, I'm probably gonna get in trouble. Like someone's gonna find out that I just did that and I'm gonna get in trouble. And then John's expression was like, that was the funniest shit in the world. And I can't lie, like looking back on it, the way that toilet overflowed, it was kind of funny. Like it exploded everywhere. But at the same time, I felt like an asshole because someone's gonna have to clean that up after me, you know what I mean? But it gets better, okay? That's not even like where the story ends. It's just beginning, okay? So fast forward an hour later, I'm in my next class and I'm already like a long way through it. I'm just kind of sitting there. John's in a different class, so I'm on my own at this point, just at my desk. An announcement comes over the classroom and says, Austin to the principal's office. And I'm sitting there like, damn, I am so fucked. And I knew what was happening. I knew they knew it was me. I just knew it. So I go upstairs, I go to the principal's office, I walk into her office, and John is sitting there with his head down, looking real depressed because he got caught, and the principal is giving me a very dirty look, and she goes, sit down, Austin. So I sit down in the chair, and she goes, Austin, our toilets in the boys' bathroom overflowed to a degree that I have never seen in my entire 10 years of being a principal at this school. The damage done to that bathroom, the amount of water that flowed into the hallway is just unimaginable. I don't know what kind of sick and twisted thing you boys did to those toilets, but they overflowed so damn hard. What did you guys do? And I actually laughed. I laughed out loud because the way she was talking about these toilets, it's like she was talking about them like they were human beings. It was so funny. She was like, I've never seen that in my 10 years of teaching. It's like she described a murder or something. And I laughed. I couldn't hold it in. I just thought the thought of the toilet exploding and me running out in the hallway with water following me, it looked like the funniest shit in the world. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And after I said that, I was like, wait, how do you even know it was us? And she goes, oh, take a look. And she turns her computer screen around and shows us security footage of us running out the door full speed with water following us into the hallway. And I wish you guys could have seen the footage because it is so fucking funny. I really wish I had it on my computer. Like, John slipped on the water on the way out. He almost fell in toilet water. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, when I saw that, I knew we were fucked. So I laughed. And she goes, is something funny about this to you, Austin? I was like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I actually do really feel bad. Like, I didn't want that to happen. I didn't think that would happen. Like, I'm sorry. And she goes, well, I called you up here, and I've already called your mom and both of your parents and told them about this. We take pranks like that very seriously at this school, and we won't tolerate it. So you were being moved out effective immediately. And I was like, what do you mean moved out? And she goes, expelled. And that's when I realized, oh, that's why fucking John had his head on the desk and he looked all depressed. He just got expelled on his first day. So I look over at the principal and I'm like, wait, expelled for that? And she goes, yeah, we don't like people that play pranks at this school. And I was like, I won't do it ever again, I promise. And she goes, well, you won't have a chance to do it ever again because you're getting expelled. You're done, seriously. And yeah, 10 minutes later, I got picked up from school and I never was allowed to go back to that school. I got moved to a new one like a week later. Like, I wish you guys could have seen the degree of how hard that toilet exploded when I flushed it like 10 times. I thought it would overflow a little bit, but that shit really started flooding the hallway. Like, it was out of control, and I couldn't help but laugh. It looked like when we ran out of that bathroom, like a water bomb went off or something. Looking back on it, it's really fucking funny, but honestly, thinking about it, I feel bad. Like, it was pretty bad how much water came out. But yeah, me and John never talked again after that because that was our only interaction. I met this dude, and on the first day of meeting him, within an hour of knowing him, we got expelled together. And then I never talked to him again. I don't even know where he is nowadays. Honestly, John, if you're watching this and you recognize this story and you know who I am, hit me up, bro. But yeah, definitely not the most insane story in my arsenal of stories, but like, I just thought it was a funny and ridiculous one. Like, it's not every day that you get expelled on your first day of school. But like, shit, we overflowed the toilet so bad as a prank that we got expelled for it day one of middle school. So yeah, moral of this story is, don't be like me and John in this story time. Bad idea. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this story time.
Bye guys, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Please like and subscribe to see more great videos. See you again.